Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld Alpha 9. We had an alien spaceship that landed in the middle of our base, which does mean we have a lot of guns kicking around. Looks like these things are still pretty confused. They haven't even decided to attack any of my people yet, which is awfully nice of them. We still have range on some of them from here, which is good. Like, we don't have any cover going on, but it doesn't actually seem to matter. I'm actually really surprised this gun hasn't even been blown up yet. I actually stopped forced attack so that we can have this gun help us out. This thing has been shooting at the crashed ship part the entire time. We may as well kill the enemies first. Is this a dead scyther, or is it still... It's still alive. I guess it's kind of got some amount of cover going on. I love, like, the total lack of accuracy this thing has with its heavy charge blaster. It can't even properly shoot this thing. Ah, it's gorgeous. Alright, we've got one left. There we go. So, we can go ahead and unforbid everyone. I don't think we even lost a single gun. This is great. We're going to go ahead and set some bills. Shut down. Shut down. Oh, you're actually dead. Shut down that one. Disable all the things. Now, the scyther, yeah, we can't harvest it. I don't know, people keep saying you can harvest the weapons off of this. But I don't know. Anyway, we're going to repair some stuff. We can turn off our guns. That was very successful. Oh, you know what would be good? Hold on, who's my meleeer? Oh, Cancerman is actually still recruited, which we don't want. Here we go. Sar Miller. Come over here. Go melee attack that. That way you have no risk of accidentally shooting anyone. Bonk, 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 bonk. Plus, it'll be good practice for your melee skills, which are pretty good if I recall correctly. Yeah, 11. It helps when you're a brawler. Ta-da! Unrecruit you. Unforbid that. Alright! We have to rebuild our power conduit, which got destroyed when it landed on it. We've got exotic goods. That means potentially some extra prosthetics. Let's give him a little ring here. What can we sell you? We can sell you some extra dusters for money, and then we can just build some more dusters. We have lots of leather and stuff. It seems like a good idea. I'm going to keep that armor vest around. You know what? I'll keep selling clothing, because we keep producing it, so it's fine. If we have need of something, we'll usually be able to just, you know, build it. We'll keep the helmet around, since we can't do anything with that. We can sell this one, because it's garbage. Same thing with the pants. We'll take the same rule. We'll basically mostly just sell everything. I mean, if we just happen to gotten a bunch of prisoners, then we might keep a few things here and there. But that's okay. Hopefully we do have lots of extra cloth. We might want to keep the parkas around just on the off chance that we have some people who freeze in the winter. That one's crap, so we'll sell it. This is a crap personal shield. What am I dragging over there? Oh, we have lots of personal shields. Alright. I'm going to sell two. I'm going to keep one extra one around in case we happen to recruit a brawler, and then we have a nice, good quality one. Psychic foil helmet. Oh, well, we'll take a look at that, see if anyone's interested. Silly scrolling problem. Yeah, that's fine. So this will use the wrong one, but that's okay. Get rid of all the tribal wear. T-shirts and things. Oh, too bad that's a 1% Devil Strand shirt. Devil Strand is really good. Even as a shirt, it gives you some good protection. We might keep the toque around. I don't know. Okay, bionic arm. So this is going to scroll and grab the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, because I went right first. So we're going to take the bionic arm to replace the one who's got the simple prosthetic. And I don't know if we'll have enough money. Oh, we've got extra... This is the old AI Persona Core. We actually just got a new one, so we can sell this one, which is fine. And yeah, we can keep an extra bionic leg around, which might not be a terrible idea. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're actually still going to make a few bucks from this entire deal, which is nice. Okay. I accept. Then Juan Lynch. Cold Lover. Cannibal. Decent set of skills. There's nothing you can't do. And you're actually working a little bit slower right now because you... because of your simple prosthetic arm. So we're going to go ahead and add a bill. Sorry, what arm is it? Right shoulder. So we're going to go and bionic arm on your right shoulder. Are you going to get in the proper bed? You do prioritize that. That's good. We'll make sure we only have the correct doctor on the job. which is North Falcon, who is our best doctor. There we go. He's going to bring everything over. Whoa, you're using simple herbs for this? Not actual medicine? Alright, maybe it's sufficient. I don't know. Don't screw it up. The, like, little squishy sounds. Alright, I think we're okay. Enhanced manipulation. So you now work 13% faster than the average person, as opposed to whatever it was slower. Was it like 68% or something crazy like that? I can't remember what the number was. I just looked at it 2 seconds ago. That is very good, especially someone who we're doing crafting with all the time. Bit of an eclipse, which is fine. I will want more batteries at some point. Just because if we do continue to build more guns, which might be a possibility, we might build more guns than we can actually support with our power, if they're all turned on. I actually probably should build another couple of guns. I'm worried about like a real attack coming. I'm not going to go with plasteel quite yet. Here, that'll be another one that's basically on all the time, but that's going to be fine. I'll feel relatively secure having an extra gun inside my base, especially if people keep dropping right in the middle of my stuff. Okay, good. There we go. Juan Lynch can now go to work again. You're going to eat a meal. That's fine. What, bullets don't have their own category? Ah, there we go. So we're down below 3,000 raw resources again, which is okay. I don't know if things are still growing. Temperature is getting pretty cool at night, but I think we're still getting some amount of growth. Right, yeah, you're going to be on all the time. We have this switch here. I'm not sure what that switch was supposed to do. Because we're never want to turn that off, I don't think. And we could organize our weapons a little bit better. Part of the issue is, part of the reason that some of the weapons are always on is just because where this geothermal is, I don't know, it feels a little bit weird to lock them off. So we're going to wait for some crafting to come up. Do these centipedes again. I mean, really, we just have a lot of crafting jobs turned on right now. Now, I could make a special custom melee weapon for one of my people. Right, they're using the plasteel gladius, I think, right now. But I'm betting a longsword is a slightly better weapon. So let's make one longsword. Out of plasteel. There we go. That just affects that one, right? It's not going to affect the gladius, which only use steel. Good, no. Excellent. One plasteel longsword. And I'll actually bump up the priority there. Hopefully it's going to be a nice high-quality thing. I guess one of the things I could do is check my crafters. They're all pretty good, actually. 11, 9, 7 is a little weaker. I will say that. Although you've got hauling duty. Tell you what, Juan Lynch, you're going to go back to maximum priority crafting, since you are the best crafter there is. And I'm specifically going to encourage you to smith. Smith me a longsword out of plasteel. Since you've got the highest skill, you work a little bit faster, although it's still a huge job. Actually, you're going to burn through that relatively quickly. Sarm Miller, why are you doing... Oh, because you're arting, aren't you? Yes, you are arting. You're pretty good at art, actually. We should hopefully be able to start making some real cash with these buildings. How's your health overall? Yeah, you're fine. So you're working at maximum efficiency. Could start throwing bionic arms on all the people at some point, just to make everyone work a little bit faster. But I think that would be a bit of a big investment. Probably a little bit more than we reasonably want. I want all this stuff hauled out of here at some point. Not to mention over here. And then here. Yeah, it's a big job, but someone's got to do it. So we're going to grow these plants. Potato plants should actually grow relatively well. Our raw food is starting to drop. Now we haven't done any hunting in a while. We still have tons of meals. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and grab this job here. We've got over 100 meals. I'm going to drop it down to something like 35. So now no one's going to be cooking for quite some time, which is okay. Technically, we still have too much food. We're overflowing. We could still burn through some of it, but I think it's going to be okay. I don't know why there's a piece of wood here. Oh, hops. But yeah, we don't actually want wood to be stored there, which is kind of odd. I guess it's just a leftover bit from when we deconstructed something. That's probably exactly what's going on there. I don't think we need the airlock here anymore, although it still might not be a terrible idea. Temperature outside is 17. Dry thunderstorm, so we can probably expect some fire here in a second. We got some visitors. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct a few more of these. Just, we might want the real estate for something at some point. It's not really an important job, and it technically uses a bit of time, but it's a really fast job, I think, to deconstruct these things. It's not a huge investment. Tons of steel. No shortage of that. What? Hey, what? We have two separate workers going on here. God damn it, Juan Lynch. Tailoring? Prioritize smithing, the longsword. Alright, eat your meal. Don't make a duster. Smithing the longsword, that's what I want you to prioritize. So people are fighting over their jobs. Which is interesting. I don't. Well, I wonder why Dr. Flump decided to work on the Gladius. Maybe it was an unfinished job that was already there before. We've got someone who's idle. Dr. Flump, do you really not have enough? There's nothing to haul, and apparently nothing to craft right now. All the crafting is busy. Could put you on research duty or something. I don't know. Wow, there's nothing to haul? I find that hard to believe. Dr. Flump, can you mine? There you go. We're going to give you a level 4 mining job. We'll put your crafting slightly above that if it does come up. Because you do technically have a little bit of passion for it. Miss Cole is now idle. It's unbelievable to me. First of all, you can have those high priority jobs back. That's fine. And we'll give you a low priority mining. Something you're technically allowed to do. Cancer Man. You even have mining turned on. Oh, I guess you can't reach anything. Well, I'm going to tell you what. We're going to want some bigger rooms over here. I'm going to want a 9x9 area technically, but I want to make sure to tell them not to mine some of this for a second. Because I don't want to have an accidental cave-in. 3, 4, 5. Those will be doors over there. Okay, Juan Lynch, you should... Fucking Dr. Flump. Dr. Flump. You're no longer crafting. Juan Lynch, your job is to finish this longsword. Please and thank you. Okay. I mean, I might want to reorganize things more. I'm actually really surprised that there's so many people that were idle there for a second. I guess it's just because we finished hauling all the things. If I did need some more meat, lots of stuff to hunt. I'm going to leave it off for now, though. You know what? One of the ways to solve this this hauling thing is there's literally nowhere to dump some of the extra stuff I've got marked to be hauled and sort of dumped here. So we could go and do a little bit of that. It's a long walk, but then they can bring this stuff out of the base, which would still be okay. Juan Lynch is going to get a meal, presumably. I'm going to babysit this guy because I wanted to finish that sword. There we go. Wow, so much work left to do. It is a big job to make that sword. Hopefully it comes out nice, high quality. You have decent skill, so I'm going to cross my fingers. Maybe I should have practiced a little bit longer. We'll see. So we want structure. We want wooden walls over here. There we go. And then I can tell them to mine out the rest, and I don't have to worry about a collapse. Although I'd still much prefer this get done maybe before this. I don't know. It wouldn't hurt to have another big room that we could use for some things before we finish this tunnel to the other guys over here. I could also start building walls over here preemptively, which might not be a bad idea. So how much space do we need? So we need a tile south of that wood open. And ideally, you want an actual gap too. We have blocks, yeah? Manufactured. Mostly granite, which makes ton of sense, obviously. So I want to use granite blocks. So it needs that much space. We'll give it one more just for heat dissipation purposes. And we're going to start building a wall that way. We might double wall this up just to really discourage anyone from deciding to attack in this particular area. So we'll do that. I suspect that actually won't be enough enough marble, or enough granite. But that'll put our block job back on. Can I specify what type of materials? I think I can. I'm going to tell them to prioritize doing the granite blocks. Just because that's what I'm going to keep using for the outside construction. And then later on, I'll put the marble back on. I don't want them to make a bunch of marble blocks when what I really want right now is granite. That's all. You'll deconstruct that. We'll have a lot of people walking out there. That'll keep them pretty busy. We have a ridiculous amount of raw materials, including hops. We have way too many hops. What I should probably do is actually trim the hop farm. And I think I will do that for next spring. Just because I don't want them using that much of their time growing hops when I don't need that many. That'll free up some time for them to work some of the other farms or something of that nature. Up over 3,000 food again. I'm actually really surprised that the plants outside haven't all died away yet. It is October. We're definitely outside of the growing period. Hopefully we've got lots of devil strand. Where do we find out? No, not that. Maybe raw materials? It's just the meat. It's not that. Oh, it counts as a manufactured good right away. No, it's the leathers. But lots of leather. Do we not have any cloth? Did we not actually get any devil strand? Is that possible? I mean, it might be being turned into clothing right away. We might want to move our devil strand indoors because I think it takes a long time to grow. I'm really worried that we're going to get a frost. It's actually below freezing right now. So what I'm going to do is order harvesting over here, even if it's not technically ready to go yet. Of course, everyone's in bed. I'm just worried, oh, my plants are going to die overnight, just like that. You see that? Hang on. Cancer man, can I kill? No. Who can? There. I'm going to wake you up. You're going to go ahead and harvest this stuff right now before all my plants die. There we go. Dr. Flump is going to go to work as well. Luckily, it's morning. Okay. So I want some. But yeah, I think we're going to have to move that indoors. We'll remind people we don't have fertilizer pumps anymore, so we can't do that. I don't know what I'm going to use that room for, but what I think I want is I want my two growing areas to be right next to each other. Something like this. And we might be able to maximize some of the space if we did something like this. Actually. Oh, I can't cancel from clicking on it? Alright, I could do it from here, but that's all. Do I want you to come in the middle of the room? I'm actually not sure about that. Because we're going to go, how long are these things? They're 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You know what? Just mine in there. That's going to be okay. And then we'll figure out some sort of layout. And what I do want is an opening here. Now, we won't actually use this for a door, but we can allow the heat to go between the two. We might want to build 2 heaters. I'm not sure. I don't know if it would make a difference one way or another, but we may as well have an opening. If this is going to be another growing area and we're also going to keep it nice and warm, we'll have it there. We'll see if 1 heater is going to be enough to handle everything. We have a lot of stuff stored up. Why are you storing chunks? Makes no sense. We've got blocks. Oh, chunks are turned on over here. Hold on. Turn that off. We don't want that. That would be bad. You're going to fill up all our space with chunks that we don't want. Here's fine. That's kind of a slow thing. We've got the high chunk priority over here. We could chop down that tree and give us a little bit more chunk storage. I mean, we are making blocks, which is what's important. This is getting close to being done. What do we have here? Limestone, some sandstone. Alright, that's fine. They'll get dug out eventually. Maybe I should cancel this dig job if I'm not worried about getting this in a hurry. Let me go ahead and do that. We'll get back to you later there, buddy. What do you have here? Marble tiles. How bizarre. The marble wall. Very curious to see what's going to be in there. We didn't get any warnings when we got near it, so it shouldn't have any mechanoids inside. It might still have... I mean, sometimes you just get a wall, and it looks like actually that might be the case, because here we've got just granite. So this might just be a random marble wall. But it's possible we'll get some more crypto caskets. And I would be okay with that. I'm going to go and put down a wooden auto door here, because people are going to be going in and out relatively frequently to handle the growing. With some power ready. Getting some more potatoes. How's our raw materials, raw food? 3,200. All right. And their prepared meals down to 101. Oh, that includes the beer. Oh, actually, we're quite low on our prepared meals now. So very soon there's going to start to be some demand for it again. So again, I'm going to tick this back on, try to get up to 100. Did we finish that longsword? We have a normal plasteel longsword, so 20 damage on a 2-second cooldown versus the gladius. Okay, so I mean this is steel versus plasteel, but it looks like the longsword is a much, much better weapon. We've also got some good quality snipers going on. Sar Miller. Oh, we should actually check your plasteel gladius. There we go. 11. It's actually worse. I guess because it's poor quality. So you will definitely go and equip the longsword. You're going to do better with that. That's going to be lovely. And yeah, a sniper rifle. It's a little low in durability, but the quality is decent. North Falcon. Go ahead and equip that. There we are. Shotgun, LMG, sword. We have 2 shotguns. I don't want jammers with a shotgun. I want jammers with a survival rifle. We are going to leave Ms. Cole with the shotgun because Ms. Cole is the person who is trigger happy. So poor accuracy. And I'm hoping the shotgun will compensate for that. Again, we have an idler. Juan Lynch. Why are you idle? I guess because someone else had started this? Why won't you smith? There was that other one. I will say that. Dr. Flump started... I can turn on Dr. Flump's crafting again. So then she could eventually go and finish that. If she's not doing anything else, I guess that would be okay. Alright. Mining is basically turned on for everyone, but it's a really, really low priority. And we could go and knock that up. In fact, I'm going to go and turn it on for... perhaps everyone. If they're ever idle for any reason, and we've got mining jobs, they can go ahead and do that. We might actually want people to mine this out a little bit faster. It's not like we're hurting for power, but it is like the next plan is hook that up. I would still really like a better defensive structure. But I'm just not really sure how to organize it. Other than, you know, more guns all the time. Here, we can hide a gun in there. Which is kind of awesome. I actually roofed that area. That's interesting. Not sure why that happened, but I'm not going to complain too much. We never get around to researching mortars, but or no, we did actually. We just didn't build any. I suppose I should probably build a couple of those. I'm not terribly impressed by what the mortars do. Let's get one. Let's get one down here. And then another one over here. Just in case we want the option of using mortars. There we are. We've got the materials. What the hell? The EMPs are really good against the mechanoids, but I don't know, we're acquitting ourselves relatively well against them. So I'm not too terribly worried. It's October the 12th. Winter has not yet come, although the plants aren't really growing anymore. I'm going to go ahead and... trim down this growing zone. This is the hops, where I really don't feel like we need as much hops. So we're going to go and do that. We're also pretty good on the Zeridium. I don't think we have to disable this. I think they will just stop growing there if we're outside of the growing season. Cannot grow. There we go. So technically, some of the plants will grow still if they're already there, but I don't think they'll be planted once we're outside of September. I don't think anyone will plant anything new, which is good. They can just plant indoors here. All right, well, we'll put a cut in here. We are going to finish the second hydroponics lab. We do have lots of food. This is mostly just a security measure. Wait. You can walk through this? So I think they have to be able to go adjacent. That's interesting. And they consider that to be quicker than going through here. You have to stand adjacent to be able to plant. But apparently you can walk through this as a shortcut, which is, I guess, fine. So we'll leave that opening there for sure. And yeah, so the idea, well, we'll wait till everything gets dug out, I suppose. Where's the hydroponics table not in here? Am I going crazy? It's not under production? Oh, over here. Ah, second row. Yeah, so we'll try to figure out some sort of efficient layout for this, hopefully soon. Again, online, some people have made some unbelievably good layouts for packing this stuff in super densely and therefore getting the most out of your sun lamp, but that probably won't happen here. All right, we got to wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I will see you guys next time.